Welcome to this complete guide on kidney failure and dialysis. This video is designed as a GCSE Biology revision resource. We will cover the function of kidneys, what happens when they fail, and the two primary treatments, dialysis and transplantation. Here's a look at what we'll cover. We'll start with kidney function, then move to kidney failure, followed by details on dialysis, and finally, kidney transplants. The kidneys are bean-shaped organs vital for maintaining homeostasis, keeping the body's internal environment stable. They filter about 1.2 liters of blood every minute, removing waste products while retaining essential substances. The two key functions are waste removal and water and ion balance. Kidneys filter urea, a toxic waste product, and excrete it in urine. They also regulate water, salt, and pH levels to keep cells balanced. Kidney function involves a three-stage process in tiny structures called nephrons. This process is continuous and includes filtration, reabsorption, and excretion. Understanding these stages is key for your exam. Kidney failure, or renal failure, occurs when kidneys lose their filtering ability, which can be acute or chronic. Common causes include diabetes, high blood pressure, and infections, leading to the body's inability to regulate its internal environment. Consequences of kidney failure include waste buildup, with toxic urea accumulating in the blood. Water retention causes swelling, and ion imbalance can disrupt nerve and muscle function, potentially leading to heart problems. Without treatment, kidney failure is life-threatening. Patients must receive either dialysis or a kidney transplant to survive, as both treatments aim to replicate the functions of healthy kidneys. The two primary treatments are dialysis and kidney transplant. Dialysis uses an artificial machine to filter blood, keeping the patient alive. A transplant replaces the failed kidney with a healthy donor kidney, offering a long-term solution. Dialysis, the artificial kidney, mimics the filtering function of the kidneys. This machine removes waste products like urea and excess water from the blood, restoring the balance of ions, making it a life-saving treatment. Dialysis works in 4 steps. Blood is taken out, passes through a membrane, waste diffuses out, and finally, the cleaned blood is returned. This process relies on diffusion, moving waste down a concentration gradient. Diffusion is the net movement of particles from high to low concentration. In dialysis, a partially permeable membrane separates blood and dialysis fluid. Small waste molecules, like urea, pass through, but large molecules cannot, thus cleaning the blood. The dialysis fluid's composition is carefully controlled. Low urea concentration ensures urea diffuses out. Correction levels match healthy blood, so essential ions are not lost. Correct glucose levels prevent glucose from diffusing out and being wasted. The right dialysis fluid matters immensely. Incorrect concentrations, such as too little glucose or too many ions, can lead to loss of vital substances, fatigue, or the accumulation of waste and imbalance. Precision is crucial for patient safety. The partially permeable membrane acts as a selective filter, with size determining what crosses. Small molecules like urea and excess water can pass through. Larger components like blood cells, platelets, and plasma proteins cannot pass. Dialysis is an intensive time commitment. Most patients require about 3 sessions per week, each lasting around 4 hours. This amounts to approximately 500 sessions annually, which significantly impacts a patient's life and schedule. The advantages of dialysis include keeping patients alive without surgery, relatively quick availability, and no risk of organ rejection. However, the limitations include being time-consuming, restricting lifestyle, and not curing the underlying kidney failure. The alternative treatment is a kidney transplant, a surgical procedure where a healthy donor kidney is implanted. The new kidney takes over the filtering function, offering a long-term solution and significantly improving the patient's quality of life. Donor kidneys come from 2 sources: deceased donors, who have registered as organ donors, and living donors, often family members, who can lead healthy lives with 1 kidney. Living donor outcomes are often better for the recipient. Tissue matching is vital to prevent rejection. The process involves blood group testing and antigen matching to check cell surface compatibility. A closer match means a lower risk of the immune system attacking the new organ. Antigens are proteins on cell surfaces acting as identity tags. If donor antigens differ significantly from the recipient's, the immune system recognizes the kidney as foreign, leading to rejection. Matching antigens reduces this risk. The risk of rejection is always present. The immune system is naturally designed to destroy foreign objects, including a transplanted kidney. Rejection can happen immediately or develop over time, and it's a primary reason transplants fail. To combat rejection, transplant patients must take immunosuppressant drugs daily for life. These drugs reduce immune system activity but the trade-off is an increased risk of infections and certain cancers. The transplant process starts with finding a compatible donor. Then surgery takes place, where the new kidney is implanted. After recovery, long-term care involves daily immunosuppressants and regular checkups. Transplants offer better long-term quality of life and freedom from regular dialysis. Limitations include the risk of rejection, the need for lifelong drugs, a shortage of donor organs, and the inherent risks of major surgery. Dialysis and transplantation both play vital roles. Dialysis is crucial for survival while awaiting a transplant. A successful transplant provides the closest outcome to normal kidney function. The donor kidney shortage is a major challenge, with demand far exceeding available organs. This scarcity highlights why dialysis is a critical, life-sustaining treatment for patients on the waiting list. In the UK, Max and Kira's law introduced an opt-out system for organ donation in 2020. This ethical dimension, including consent and family wishes, is a key consideration and often appears in exam questions. The kidneys are central to homeostasis. They continuously filter blood, regulate water, produce urine, and ensure blood composition remains constant despite changes in the body's environment. ADH, or antidiuretic hormone, regulates water reabsorption. When dehydrated, more ADH is released, leading to water conservation. When water levels are high, less ADH is released, and excess water is expelled in dilute urine. Let's review the key vocabulary you need to master. Urea is the toxic waste product removed by the kidneys. Dialysis is the artificial blood filtering process. Diffusion explains the movement of substances down a concentration gradient, which is key to dialysis. Avoid common exam mistakes. Remember that dialysis removes urea, not all waste. Transplants require a tissue match, and immunosuppressants only reduce the risk of rejection. They don't cure it. To explain how dialysis removes urea, describe the 4 steps. Blood enters the machine, passes a partially permeable membrane, urea diffuses down the concentration gradient, and clean blood returns to the patient. For transplant questions, explain that the donor kidney is recognized as foreign due to different antigens. Immunosuppressants must be taken lifelong to reduce immune activity, lowering the risk of rejection. This table summarizes the advantages and disadvantages of dialysis and transplantation. Pay attention to the benefits of improved quality of life with a transplant versus the time commitment and lack of rejection risk with dialysis. Quick exam tips. Always state that dialysis uses diffusion. Mention the concentration gradient. Understand that tissue matching reduces rejection, and confirm that immunosuppressants are lifelong medication. Test yourself. Dialysis removes urea. The process is diffusion. Transplant patients take drugs to prevent rejection. Finally, tissue matching must be checked before a transplant. Beyond the biology, kidney treatments raise important ethical and social questions. Consider the fair allocation of scarce donor organs and the quality of life differences between the 2 treatments. To summarize, healthy kidneys maintain homeostasis. Failure causes waste buildup. Treatments airy dialysis, which cleans blood via diffusion, or a transplant, which requires tissue matching and lifelong immunosuppressants. You've covered the core concepts of kidney failure, dialysis, and transplantation. Remember, diffusion is key to dialysis, and transplants require a tissue match and lifelong immunosuppressants. Good luck with your revision.